people who are doing their small houses, they come there, take a container load of ready-made material, fabric, stuff like that, furniture. So this is something, I mean, I'm not saying China is the only answer, but material sourcing, China is something from our experience that one should really have an exposure to. Next please. Some more shots, I mean, for our hotel we did, I mean, obviously we did not do any ready-made, it's not possible, but from the factories to a lot of mock-ups, rigorous exercises, shop drawings, stuff like that, selection procedures. We did a lot of procurement. This is a furniture factory, next please. And this is a chandelier that some of you have noticed at Momo Cafe, the all-day dining we put that during the mock-up stages. And this is a fiber optic lighting, next please. Well, now I'm coming to design drawing part of it. Vinay, I haven't included construction drawings because I thought it would be very, very boring. I mean, it doesn't really show on the presentation. So, to any of you, particularly the students who are interested, you're most welcome in our studios. Have a look at all the construction documentation that we've done. And you're free to copy that statement. Most welcome. Well, these are a few these are two very prominent conceptual sketches of how this mall came about. And they are two very different schools of thought of mall development. And this is a racetrack scenario. It is not an atrium, but this is a very serious shopping center. I mean, some of you, if you have been to Inorbit in Bombay, this is how it is. So these are like 6 meter wide corridors. They call it malls, but they are not like double act. They are not like atrium spaces. And another thing that we were trying to do here was to have a straight facade because the side is irregular, and all the irregular spaces were left behind to cater to the utilities and services. And this was the second option where all the irregular spaces were left in front of the mall to make it a fantastic urban space. And this was a simple atrium design where it really gives you the impression of being a singular space. And this is the line, and I think we took a right decision to go on these lines. Next please. And this is the mall that you see today. Not very different from the conceptual sketches that we did 4 years back. Hotel, as I said, of course, was an afterthought which came later on. And all these plazas and kind of spaces happening here and there. Next please. The idea of this presentation is just to share with you guys, particular students, the kind of drawings that are being made in these kinds of these kinds of projects. This is just a hand sketch done by a 70-year-old man, Garth, at Joburg. We did a workshop with him, very, very initial rendings. And more than us, the architects were ambitious about this project because they had little idea of how much money we've got. We had very less. So there was a lot of simplification which was done. And whatever the directors did not like, they gave to us because they knew they would do a very simple job. Next please. Yeah, this was the, well, the idea of putting this in presentation is that it all actually starts with a hand sketch. Because very often the architects don't really get ideas at the drawing board. They get it in the loo or in the flight or anywhere, etc. So it starts with a hand sketch, and next please. Obviously SketchUp is such a boom. And next please. And some more renderings, and like I said, we were very ambitious about the facade to begin with, and it was later on narrowed down. Next please. To what it is today. Next please. And here I'm just sharing a couple of images which are very close to our heart. This was the top slab of the cinema which was being cast, taken from the top of Tower Crane by me. This is the central atrium that you see. Next please. And this is what I call the slide which was a ray of hope for us, because after about 2 years of frustrating experience with cement and concrete, and these were first signs of this project coming to an end. Glass being installed and stone being put. Next please. Escalator being done, column cladding being done. Next please. And yes, the tensile roofing being installed. Next. Another interesting slide. These trusses for the atrium roof were made in Aurangabad. They were not done on site. Then they were assembled here through directs. They were installed on the rooftop at height of 35 meters. Good experience for us. Next. And the glass lift, the structural shaft for this was created on site by us with a 12 mm MSP. Next. And I'm sure you all have been here. This is how the mall looks. Great. Next. Very quickly, another project done in the same building. And once again, the idea here is just share with you the kind of drawings, the kind of renderings that are done by these consultants. This is the entrance lobby at ground floor. This is done by Peter Studio Hong Kong. The architecture, incidentally, like I said, was done by us in-house. And this was a fantastic amalgamation of computer-aided rendering with, hand-done stuff. And next, please. And another thing that is generally done in these organized projects is this mood board or material palette. And if you really stick to it, you actually get what was desired. And this, like I said, this would cover glass, veneers, ceramics, fabrics, rugs, everything, even artwork. And next, the bakery. Next. Once again, the material palette for this. Next, please. This is the lobby lounge, the main reception area. Next, please. The rendering of it. Next, please. And this is the real image, and I think we have largely been successful in getting what was desired during the initial concept renderings. Next, please. Once again, material palette for this. You can run it very quickly. Go on. Just move it that way. Hold on. It's okay. So, go on. Yeah, please carry on. Yeah. Ballroom. Well, I think that's it. Wanted to keep it quick and simple. Thank you so much for the patience.
Thank you, sir.
Announcement from the judges for that. Nakul sir, please come with us.
I will request Nakul sir to please come on stage.